we have Pork Chop Volcano Presents A Night at the Movies with Klaus and Terrence.
Pork Chop Volcano. This is going to be a night at the movies with Klaus and Terrence. So from you, we are going to need 3 movie titles, 3 movies that do not actually exist. Yes, okay, not all at once.
Spirit Adventure.
Clam Diggers Inferno.
Sorry, what was that again?
Clam Diggers Inferno.
Clam Diggers Inferno.
Never Found Nemo.
Never Found Nemo. Well, that sounds depressing. All right.
The final ending story.
All right. Well, we've already got.
We got it.
All right. Spirit Adventure, Clam Diggers Inferno, and Never Found Nemo. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Night of the Movies.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to A Night at the Movies. I am Klaus Hilgersheimer. I have a BA in Film Criticism from the University of Ingolstadt. And with me, as always, is my co-host, Terrence Sweetwhistle. Thank you, Terrence. So, we are coming to you on Sweetwhistle County Public Access to review the latest movies. The first one we are going to look at is Spirit Adventure. Now, this is a lesser-known Miyazaki film. It is the last thing he made before he decided to quit. And the quality is not what you would expect from the author who gave us Princess Mononoke.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, I see you are familiar with Miyazaki's other work.
Princess Mononoke was it's a great movie. A lot of crowns and princess-related mishaps. So, let's, anyway, who cares?
Spirit Adventure revisits some of his themes, the theme of humanity overcoming its negative side to connect with its positive energy, and of course environmentalism and the struggle with industrialization. Now, my favorite scene in this movie is when the protagonist, whom we will call Shatsky, discovers that the moon maiden who he has been worshipping is actually a young village girl in disguise. Now, for the American release, many famous people are voicing these characters. And I thought that Shatsky was miscast because I have no idea why Sean Connery was playing a young boy.
Roseanne Barr Arnold seemed an interesting choice.
She is just Roseanne Barr now. The Arnold thing was over 20 years ago. All right, you sure that's... But let us take a look at the scene again from Spirit Adventure.
Princess, I love you so much. You must become one of mine.
Yes, my son, I will be one of yours, but first can you give me a glass of water and maybe some food would also be nice.
Okay, so you're a moon princess, but sure, why the hell not? I'm Scottish.
This moon princess has not eaten in 6 days.
Here you go, my lady love. Please run away with me to my village, where I scare away pigeons with an umbrella.
I would love to, but unfortunately I have to stay at this village, so if you could stay with me here at this village, because this is where my moon parents live, and I need to stay with them.
It is strange that this moon is all... Weird laugh. It's weird how their moon always looked like a traitor to me, but I always just oversaw that.
You know, us moon people are humble folk. We don't want the world to know of our moon powers, so we keep things kind of small and dainty and shambly.
Oh. I can't tell if you're preparing for a tornado or one already came through you.
That's the special moon craters. You know, like the moon. It's got
Oh shit, they're fracking over there! What the hell's going on, princess?
All right, look. I've been lying to you. I am actually a young village girl, but I am in love with you.
And that was my favorite part. Lastly, Miyazaki's themes are coming to the fore in this scene. The moon's desire to eat the celestial body, clothing itself in flesh, however much this is of course a farce, shows of course the dangers of consumption. And the fracking that takes place, once again, the conflict between the industrial world and the necessity of humanity to preserve the natural beauty, to aid with its meditation and spiritual growth. Exactly. But perhaps we should rate this movie before moving on. On my scale of 0 Kevin Smith to 10 Ingmar Bergman, I am going to give this one a 7 Spike Lee.
Well, on my scale, 0, of course, Ingmar Bergman, and a 10, glass of rosé wine, I'm going to give it a 6. Kurt Loder.
Thank you, Terence. Your contributions are as valuable here as they are during rent season.
Oh, look. Shut up for a sec. Here comes another movie, Big Mouth. This one, of course, the family-friendly Clam Digger's Inferno.
I have never seen a G-rated action movie before, and I will never see one again. This movie, if it was not the nadir, the pit of all that Hollywood has offered in the last 50 to 60 years, then it was certainly a close second to From Justin to Kelly. We meet, of course, Kurt Russell as a heroic clam digger, and his clam, voiced by Rachel McAdams, as they must save the beach, excuse me, I almost said beast, and that would not have made sense.
No, but you know, it is one of the few, like, well, nautical movies that are set in hell for families that are also a musical.
Yes, that is true. Terence, you have reminded me, I neglected to say that the clam digger's name was Dante. And his clam was Virgil, so someone has read a book. But yes, this is the climactic song in which Dante discovers that he has the power to move the beach out of hell and to the California coastline. Which was great. Which was great. Let's just watch this scene.
Oh, look, there's the clam.
Yes, there is the clam.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, it's a clam. This plan is damned. I must rise this whole ocean up to the top with great emotion. This land blossoms snake Plissken.
Dante! It's really, really hot down here and I don't want to die like my whole family has in cots and at seafood restaurants.
Do not worry, clam, for I am here, even though I am tone deaf and sound so sincere. I shall use the magic tool called the car jack to raise you to the surface. It's easy as that.
Wow, that was way easier than anyone had ever expected. You can move a beach with a car jack. Wow, let's go to California.
Hooray! The end!
That was horrible. I want to point out I did not know that Rachel McAdams could sing that. But again, this movie is a confused mishmash of the same tired, warm, and slightly tepid tropes that we are used to seeing from a big-budget action movie. Of course, it was one constant explosion enough to make Michael Bay wet his pants.
I thought it was pretty good though, considering it was produced by Red Lobster.
Yes. Once again, let us rate this and then move on to our final offering. On, again, my scale of 0 Kevin Smith to 10 Ingmar Bergman, I give this one a -2 Zack Snyder. I'm going to say
From a 0, which is Ingmar Bergman, and a 10, Kevin Smith, I'm going to give it a 6. Your behavior last night. You don't need to know. We'll talk about it later.
Yes, I'm sure everybody reads your blog.
Somebody
Sweet
finds
whistle
it.
shout-outs. A farrago of lies and gossip.
That's not what Michael said.
Michael can shove it. Let's move on
Yeah,
to
it's
our
time
final
for the last movie.
The movie Never Found Nemo. Now this, of course, is a parody. It was directed by Terry Gilliam, who is one of my favorite directors because his films are incomprehensible to the mundane mind. So in this scene, we see that Nemo has not been found, and it is a struggle of two animated fish to make sense of their identities as an uncaring ocean.
Sometimes Terry Gilliam's work is very, it's well known for its strange, frenetic behavior.
It certainly is, and this scene is no exception.
Some of the characters were picking up the others and carrying them back and forth across the screen. I found that
Which was
lively.
strange to see in an animated fish movie.
Yeah.
And of course, the
Promotes evolution.
Right, the voice talent is top-notch, if a little strange. Of course, we have the major fish, Percy, played by Sylvester Stallone. his friend, a one-eyed octopus, ably played in this situation by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah.
It was, and let us take a look at this scene, this incomparably Godot-esque scene, as they discover that they and their existence means nothing.
Percy, I have one eye, and we cannot find Nemo. What is life? If we cannot find the Nemo, where does that leave us? Percy, I'm thinking we should look on land. Thank you for that input. And we shall tell the ocean that we probably won't be back.
But you know what? We should jump that way very hard in a piercing-like manner. And who cares if we bump into like a tree or something? But I feel like I should get revenge on people manipulating my life.
I don't remember this part.
This is the director's cut. This is, of course, the 3D part.
Look at me first. Look at you.
Very realistic.
Yes.
I can to see it.
There's nothing in there back.
Technology got so good you don't even have to wear the glasses anymore.
So sorry, I couldn't find Nemo.
I cannot find the Nemo either. But I did end up with this AK-47 in so that might be helpful.
Alright, I'm gonna put on these boxing gills.
Now, to land we shall go
Yeah.
to find this clownfish.
Where do we go?
Okay, let's stop it there.
And,
It got really boring up there.
It's like the end of Brazil. Now, my favorite in that scene was, of course, Stallone's complete incomprehensibility, which, to me, of course, signals that Terry Gilliam is revealing the folly of attempting to make a statement in this postmodern world. Indeed, the lack of spectacle indicates that he did not expect it to be a box office success, no more than he expected, of course, Don Quixote to be a box office success. But Schwarzenegger's sudden, I suppose, production of an AK-47 from nowhere also speaks to me of the absurdity of trying to make a movie with animated fish underwater.
It's like the exact thing I was gonna say. You work with the man long enough. Too bad to keep going first. Anyway, great, yeah. That sums it up. So good metaphors.
Right. Oh.
That was Pork Chop Volcano. Next up, we have a blind casting show called Movie.
Hello, everybody! We are going to perform for you an improvised movie that has never been seen before, that has never been seen, will never be seen again by a cast that has never before performed it together. So much things about this is crazy. First, we need a suggestion of a movie title that's never existed. Just start yelling out titles, get them out of systems. What are some titles?
Hey! Listen to Squirrels 3.
A trip to Barcelona. Trip to Barcelona. All right, later. I heard a trip to Barcelona. Which
Not without my amoeba.
Live without my amoeba.
Not without my
Not without my amoeba. Is that right?
Yes.
Not without my amoeba. All right. So we have a trip to Barcelona. Not without my amoeba. Everyone for not without my amoeba. Let's clap for yay. We want to say that. The amoeba one got it was close. Both films should get made. So not without my amoeba. This centers around some sort of natural disaster or some huge event, so aliens invading or something like that. I know amoeba seems like an easy one. What's another thing? What is a big event that could be triggered here? Earthquake was the first thing else. So earthquake, the summer blockbuster, not without my amoeba, with an earthquake in it. Thank you very much.
We see a view from a helicopter, zooming in on a beach.
The helicopter, the crane just zooms in, it follows the beach shots. It's kind of derivative of the birdcage, but that was such an awesome shot. Why not use it?
We take a wide-angle shot of a turquoise ocean with beautiful coral and fish swimming about.
Fucking buried it here, I swear to God.
Can't believe you buried your wedding ring, man. That's a classic mistake.
I was gonna go swimming and I buried it.
I know. It's gonna keep it safe. That's what you would think.
Totally, it's gonna totally keep it safe. I mean, what kind of wave would need to happen unearth a buried wedding ring? A really big wave.
You know,
I couldn't even do it.
I'm just gonna say it. I think this is a bigger sign of your problems with your wife. I think this is what this is about.
Tony, you're my best friend. You know I have problems with Janet. I mean, we're not perfect. But Janet and I, we made the decision to get married, even though we don't like each other.
I told you that wasn't probably the best idea.
But we're totally
This
above.
dialogue continues as we see just the pan up to a seagull flying through the air as we just hear their voices going overhead.
We were totally above board. We didn't hide it from anybody at the wedding. Vows, don't.
Your speech was rather disturbing. You guys need your grievances.
But besides that, you know, Jen and I were still married, so the wedding ring means something to me.
We pan down to them having the conversation again.
Dude, you're supposed to be my role model. You're the one who got me out of jail all those times and kept me on the straight and narrow. I look up to you. I'm looking up to you right now.
Well, Tony, look, I don't like you either, and I was upfront about that as well.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
You
you're
tell me
a girl,
that.
but I
Too
told
much,
you.
man. Too much.
Yeah.
There's only so much I can take.
I don't like my wife or my best friend. I mean, it's just,
You know, maybe the problem's not the people around you, but yourself.
I don't like myself either.
You notice as the sand goes up that a series of turtles begin to start streaming out of the ocean.
That's weird.
Across.
Get away from my hole. Get away.
We take a reverse shot over the men's shoulders and we see the sea start to recede.
Wait, I just wanted to steal my. This is weird.
Cut to exterior shot of a science lab. It's a sign that says laboratory. All scrubbed up?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's been a long time. Tones, but I needed to get out of the house. I needed to get back to the lab.
Gotta get back to the research.
And we see a shot of a giant sow on its back, strapped down, ready to give birth.
Okay, so
Wendy!
She's in labor. Under the table, we see a cow on its back.
so you want to do this one, or should I?
Get in there! We can do it together!
Okay.
I missed this so much. I missed you. I missed just the way you smell.
Okay. You catch it as it comes out, okay?
You know, a lot of these animals are in labor, and I think she's early. She shouldn't be this early.
Give me an epidural, goddammit!
She's feisty too. You haven't missed a beat, Collins. You haven't missed a beat.
Oh, God, you haven't changed a bit. You're still as beautiful as you were. And
I got better with age.
why did I ever leave? Why did I ever get married?
Science is too much.
With absolute terrifying speed, this horrible pink cow monster runs out, knocks her down, and runs out of the lab.
Cut to a shot of a road, and this car's fourth tire just goes over the camper room, and siren goes over the head. It's the interior of the cockpit. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm innocent.
That's what they all say.
Well, maybe you guys suck at cops, and they're right. I'm just saying, as a possible thing.
We've heard a lot of arguments about why guilty people are innocent. That is a poor argument.
I was on the debate team in high school.
Uh-huh.
Is there a tension between the two?
I asked for coffee this morning, and Fred.
I told him he drinks too much coffee.
I don't drink too much coffee.
You drink too much coffee.
No, I only.
You are a loose cannon when you drink too much coffee.
I'm only loose.
You are so happy that I didn't give him coffee.
Look, the reason I couldn't focus on the road was I didn't have my coffee.
I found that I did better in my debate rounds after a good cup of coffee.
Right. And I'm finding that you would have been like brutality if I. He drinks the big. They don't even. He uses a huge Slurpee cup. And they let him.
You're allowed to do that? You're drinking. That's a little bit too much coffee, dude.
Hey,
You would be amazed what one of these lets you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Well, I gotta be a cop with you guys?
Yeah. We haven't asked for bad.
Don't listen to them. Quit second guessing it. First it's the coffee, now it's this idea about me getting to play cop with you guys.
You are good at debate.
We just arrested him. This is like the third worst idea we've ever had.
I'm gonna use your
Cut
back.
to a view of the cop car from above, like from a helicopter. You see from behind it a crack opening in the road, kind of catching up to the car.
You guys.
Ground shakes.
You guys. That's the exterior of a lab building. It just says lab. Big, generic, alphabetical letters on the top.
Little tiny letters below 4-H applied molecular horrors.
Yeah, I need a job, Marge. Give me a job in the lab. I know so much shit about animals. I can do this. I burned a cat once. It was impressive.
David's going to give you a chance before.
Yeah.
You disappointed me.
Yeah, well,
You were my
alcoholism is a hell of a thing, but you can kick it.
Cut to a montage of his alcoholism.
I'm your grandmother. How about another drink, huh? Sweetie, I'm your great-grandmother. What should I be drinking?
Yeah, Tony, once again, good to see you. You want
I didn't do it!
Pay me! Pay me!
I know why. Cut that.
You give up the bottle.
I give bottles, cans. It's all drinking. So it's straight from the fountain for me.
And we see that this lab is absolutely devastated. The ceiling has fallen through, there's cracks in the floor, files, chairs, paper, even burning
There's a
itself.
little monkey paw just sitting out in the bubble.
Scalpels.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Two-handed like you used to do. If you're the man you used to be, you're the man you can be.
I still got it. Do something right now, and I want to be part of it. I want to
Davis.
see the people.
Every animal in this town is giving birth early. There's something really wrong.
There's a pig right here giving birth, there's an antelope right here also giving birth, and then there's like a little raccoon. But he's sick.
You need to perform cesareans on every single one of these animals. If you're the man you used to be.
As if the ocean is just swelling around, back and forth, back and forth. Empty little skin rider boards just floating without riders all around him.
Tony! Tony!
A burgundy Kia Sorrento flows past.
Carrie! Carrie! Are you
That
Carrie?
same burgundy Kia Sorrento flows past.
Aww. Yeah. I just got that.
Yeah, I'm Carrie. You're not Tony, but what the fuck is happening? This is crazy.
I think it might have been some kind of tsunami. No? No, I think it was an earthquake. Earthquake would definitely make more sense.
Yeah, tsunami is what a hurricane is, but it's in the Pacific. So it's gonna be a hurricane.
You see a turtle floating by, it's giving birth.
Oh yeah, hold on, I'm too tired.
Cut to a camera that sinks down with him and then comes back up, bobbing on the top like in Castaway. Carrie!
Oh, we're totally over downtown right now. This is crazy.
We never cut full of water again. The Kia Sorrento is going beneath them now. Just underneath their feet as they keep talking about it.
Those things are cheap. They start off floating and then they sink.
Wait to stand on it now. Oh, nope, there it is.
Have you seen a ring?
Something like this? Yeah! This looks like a wedding ring.
It is a wedding ring.
Why did you have your wedding ring?
Because I hid it in the sand.
That's pretty dumb.
Cut to the interior of Pop Rock. I'm just saying it's your turn to sit in back.
You're so good at debate.
This is cool. Which are the lights? Because that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the lights.
Should we be doing something about the earthquake and the monsoon?
We're not the geology police.
Okay.
All right?
That's a thing.
No.
That's a thing, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
I'm going to be a geology police. We're geology police. Okay. Yes.
Hey, can you stop by 7-Eleven and get some coffee?
Sure, no problem.
Do not let him have coffee.
No.
You are
Marge, are you there?
serious.
I'm here, officer.
Hey.
She called me officer.
She uses the radio.
I don't know. Hey, Marge, it's good to hear your voice.
I hear your voice, officer. Over.
She's fine in this. She's fine in this. So, I've missed hearing you lately.
We need to know what coordinates to put into our GPS system, officer, and we need an emergency plan stat.
Sure, we're gonna go ahead.
Marge, like, this isn't he's got our cop car. So he's also just letting me tell you all of this. So that's really, I don't know, send more police to where we are. That would be great.
I would know where you are if you had given me the
GPS
coordinates.
code, so she's gonna need that. Guys, I just want to point out, it'd be so much simpler to go to 7-Eleven, get a fresh cappuccino. And,
Outside the car, we see cracks.